Lesson 6, Group 3, partial fractions with linear or quadratic factors that are non-repeated, Part 1. Examples: decompose the following into partial fractions. Number 6, 5 plus s over 2s squared plus 3 in bracket s minus 1 in bracket. Solution: before you conclude that the given factor is quadratic, it means it cannot be factorized into linear factor. The first factor here cannot be factorized, so it is quadratic, while the second is linear. You have the given compound fraction. For the quadratic factor, its numerator is a linear factor. In linear factor, you have the first constant as a multiplying the variable s plus another constant which is b. Then the linear factor, it attracts just a numerator which is c over s minus 1. You find the LCM in the right hand side and simplify. You have these results. Multiply through by the LCM to clear fractions. When you do that, you have this as equation P. This is the LCM. If it multiplies this side, you are left with the numerator same as the right hand side. If you check very well, we can get C. We can get C because this term can be made 0 because of s minus 1. So if s is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0 times this term, you have 0. To find C, put s equal to 1 in equation P in order to eliminate A and B. You put s equal to 1 in equation P, you have these results. When you simplify, you have it in this form. Here, 1 square is 1 times 2, you have 2 plus 3. 1 minus 1 is 0, which will multiply the other term. And you have C equal to, you have 6 equal to 5C. To get C, divide both sides by 5. C becomes 6 over 5. To find A and B, let us take any value in equation P except 1, since we have already made use of it in finding C. You can well expand equation P, compare coefficients, no problem. Let s equal to 0 in equation P. This is equation P. You replace s with 0 and you have this result, which is equal to this. Previously, C is equal to 6 over 5. You replace C with this value. When you simplify, you have this result. Transfer minus B to the left, it becomes positive. Transfer 5 to the right, it becomes negative. You can write this as over 1. You find the LCM and simplify. You have these results. Therefore, B is equal to minus 7 over 5. Next, let s equal to 2 or any other value except 1 and 0 in equation P. This is equation P. You replace s with 2. When you simplify, you have this result, which further simplifies to this. Previously, we known B and C. You replace them, you have these results. You open the respective brackets, you have these results. Next thing is to collect like terms. Transfer these two terms to the left hand side. You have it in this form. Write 7 as over 1. You find the LCM and you have 2a equal to this result. You divide 5 by 1. You have 5 times 7, 35, plus 5 divided by 5 is 1 times 7. You have 1 minus 5 divided by 5 is 1 times 66. You have 66. The same result you have here. When you add and subtract, you have 2a equal to minus 24 over 5. To get a, divide both sides by 2. You can write this as over 1 to have a balanced fraction. When dividing fraction, division sign changes to multiplication and you invert the fraction at the right side of the division sign. Therefore, you have a to be equal to minus 24 over 5 times 1 over 2. Divide 24 by 2. You have 12 here. So you have minus 12 times 1 over 5. And you have it in this form. Thus, you have the compound fraction that is equal to the partial fractions. You replace A, B, C with what they stand for. We need to simplify the numerator of the first term. First, you open the bracket, you have it in this form. You have subtraction of like fractions. You find the LCM, or you simply subtract the numerator. You have it in this form. From here, you can factor out the negative sign and you have this result. At this point, you divide. When you divide, the denominator of the term in the numerator simply move down to multiply the main denominator, and you have it in this form. This is the required partial fractions. End of lesson 6. There is every need for you to be saved if you are not, because the Lord Jesus Christ is coming very soon. Some will be taken and some will be left. Live righteously and be prepared. Goodbye.